Aquarius, my name is Marie. This is Indigo Earth Tarot, and I'm here to do a general reading for you, our air signs Aquarius. Thanks for coming into the channel. I also want to welcome in your cross-watchers. Cross-watchers, you are here to find out what's going on with your Aquarius. So some of this message could be for you as well. Energies do flow in both directions, so feel free to swap around the energies or interpret the direction or the meaning of the message coming through as it relates to your personal situation. And Aquarius, the messages that are coming through should reflect some aspect of your current situation. It doesn't have to reflect all of it, or it could just resonate with an inner knowing. So just take what fits. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. If you are new to the channel, I'd like to say welcome. Thank you for coming in. If you want more content, like and subscribe to help the channel grow. Oops, I lost my cards. There we go. And to my ongoing subscribers and sustainers, thank you so much in all the ways that you help support the channel. Know that it's very much appreciated. So let's get started for you. This is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Aquarius Rising. Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Aquarius Rising. Messages for those watching, please. All right, here we go. So, overall energetic theme for the reading, we have the Page of Wands. Excited about something, maybe going in a new direction here or trying something different or curiosity. So let's see what the shared energy is between you and this situation or you and this other person. We have the Ten of Swords coming through. Well, this could be, you know, a tough ending here, but it's definitely an ending. You may be curious for the future here about what's coming your way now. So let's see what your current energy is. We have the Six of Swords coming through. Moving on. Adventure. Leaving something behind here. So what is the energy of the situation or this other person? Good Lord, look at all these swords. Two of Swords. Blocked, closed off. Not open right now. So what's the situation? We have the Ace of Swords. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's a Three of Swords. There's been some pain here, some hurt, some sadness. I don't think that either you and this other person are in a good place right now. It looks like something pretty intense happened here. So let's see what the challenge is. We have the Six of Wands, wanting for something better. Coming out of this, could be respect, recognition. So what is the energy that surrounds this that you might not be aware of? It's the Seven of Cups. Might have something to do with complacency. Might have something to do with planning. Might have something to do with just not moving at all. So what's coming towards you here? What's going to happen? We have the Two of Wands. So you're kind of a little bit at a crossroads now. You could go one way or you could go another. Really, the choice is kind of up to you, which direction you want to take. I think you know which direction you want to take, but it's just taking the initiative, Page of Swords, to start moving in that direction. So what's the probability here? Where are we going? What's going to happen? We have the Six of Cups. Well, the Six of Cups could be about reuniting. But this could also be about being with family and friends and just really going back to that childlike innocence of having fun, playing, being free, feeling good about life. So let's dive in. Lots of swords in here, lots of thinking going on, lots of mental games happening. Thought processes. How we see the situation, how you might see the other person or how you might see the other situation. So let's see what the Six of Swords is? Wanting to get away. We have the Three of Pentacles coming in. We have the Devil coming in. And we have the Ace of Cups coming in. Well, I think that you want somebody who's going to be supportive and work with you here. I think that, you know, there might be... I would be careful here that you're not running to another situation, like trying to start over again in love right away, because there's some things here. We got the Devil showing up. There might be some shadow aspects here that need to be addressed. Could be some toxic behaviors. Could be some, you know, the Devil showing up can be anything. You know, and maybe some of you feel like you can't move forward right now in a new relationship. You know, maybe there needs to be some mending and some building and some growth. You know, you got the Six of Swords, so this is leaving something behind. But, you know, even though physically you may have removed yourself from something, it doesn't mean emotionally that you're healed yet. Because we do have the Three of Swords down here. And you're coming out of something pretty intense here. I mean, your hopes are up, you're enthusiastic. But, you know, oftentimes you're on a continuum going back and forth, you know, before something either finally phases out. I mean, it's never really cut and dry. So let's see what the Two of Swords is in this situation. Somebody's either blocked you, or they're just not open to learning, or they're not open, or they're closed off, or they don't want to hear it. Not learning, not growing from the situation. What is this all about? Too many. What is that about for our Aquarians here? We have strength. Yeah, somebody's being really... we have the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody's being very, very guarded here. And we have the Four of Cups, and very stubborn, and has been for quite some time here. I think you got the Ten of Pentacles in here. They may be... They may feel like this is it. Like they've, you know, they're very hard exterior. Could be dealing with a Leo here. Or some sort of fire sign. I got Capricorn showing up here as well. But this person's just hard exterior right now. And we got the Ten of Pentacles coming in like... I mean, Ten of Pentacles can mean, you know, they've been doing this for a while. Holding on to this for quite some time. Or will hold on to it for quite some time. Very stubborn. Four of Cups. So let's find out what the Three of Swords is. Because there's hurt feelings here. Obviously, if you've got the Ten of Swords, it hasn't been easy. Yeah, we have Death coming in. Ugh, we got the Tower coming in. And we've got the Hanged Man. This situation seems to be stuck. Both kind of marinating in this disaster. Whatever this is. Like, this really does seem to be done. Well, it appears that it is. I think you're both harboring some pain. And just kind of stuck in there. I've got Scorpio showing up twice. I mean, that's getting to the root of it, right? And then I've got the Hanged Man, Cancer, Pisces. And I don't think this is just one of you. I think that whatever this situation is, this person's just putting on a real hardcore exterior. But I mean, they're also feeling this pain. And this just seems to be something that you're both kind of harboring in right now. I don't know if you're kind of rushing to like get to the next step here, but again, there's some shadow energies here that need to be addressed. And you know, maybe it's, you know, reaching out for some help or asking for some help before you can start again in another situation or another relationship, because you definitely want to get through this Three of Swords energy here and allow this seems to just allow it to be what it is and what it was. So let's see what the Six of Wands is here. Because here's the challenge. Moving on too fast, maybe. Trying to come up out of this too fast. Hoping for something better or trying to get to something better too fast. Should probably put some light on the situation. It's a little dark. Better? So clarify what the Six of Wands is. The World. Yeah, trying to make changes really, really fast here. We have the Three of Wands. And we have the Star. Yeah, this is trying to make changes really fast. You know, this situation didn't end well. It looks like you're both kind of sitting in a pool of really angry feelings and sad feelings. I mean, anger and yet still sad. But I think the challenge here is, you know, trying to expectations, you know, okay, well, this didn't work out, so on to the next, right? Ace of Cups coming through here. Trying not to move too quickly or too fast through this situation. And that's going to be your challenge in this, Aquarius. Because unfortunately, you know, this guy will keep coming back around in a different form, but the same energies. And you want to make sure that you're not going to pull in the same type of, where it's going to end the same way, because you don't want to go through this again. Doesn't look like a lot of fun. And obviously, you know, dealing with somebody who's very, could be a little egotistical, I'm going to say. Might be. So, for the Seven of Cups, we have the Prince of Pentacles. Something to learn here. The Seven of Swords, trust issues. And we have the Page of Wands. I think this is a time for deep contemplation here and figuring things out. Seven of Cups. You know, something presented itself to you, and you might be, you got a lot of swords here trying to figure out what the heck is going on here. But I think this is an opportunity, Prince of Pentacles, to learn something, maybe about trust issues, maybe about, you know, lying, maybe about not being authentic, you know, maybe about the illusion of everything. And to really kind of dig deep, because we got the Page of Wands here, to really look at this as kind of like a journey, an exploration, you know. Really not moving. The Prince of Wands isn't really moving, just curious. The Page of Wands isn't moving, just curious. The Knight of Wands is when you're moving, you're taking action. So this just seems to be a time of learning and integrating and kind of figuring things out and understanding what this Seven of Swords energy is and how it's showing up in your life here, the Devil. You know, what is the grand illusion here? What is it this Seven of Swords is teaching you about maybe, you know, being sneaky and not being authentic, you know, kind of like, you know, living a lie or not Seven of Swords is about not being true to yourself and somebody not being true to themselves or true to you. So let's see what the Two of Wands is. You're kind of at the precipice here of like wanting to move forward but not quite ready to move forward. We have the Eight of Swords coming in. We have the Ten of Wands coming in. And we have the Ten of Cups. So the Eight of Swords, I'm thinking, you know, this looks like there's some things that need to be dealt with. You know, you've got the Ten of Wands, extreme lows, and you got the Ten of Cups, extreme highs. And then you got the Eight of Swords here. So, you know, there may be some things that you are emotionally dealing with that are kind of kept you from moving forward, even though you want to move forward, Ten of Cups. But here's that illusion again. So before taking the next step or before trying to push into the next phase, there's some things that you need to take accountability for. I don't know how else to say it. Maybe you feel like right now is not the time. Maybe it's too much to handle right now. But until you move forward towards wanting this, you know, you want to move fast. You want to get to the, you know, I want to feel good. I want to, you know, feel better about things. I want to feel better about myself. So you're looking to the future. But if you're looking to the future without dealing with the past, the future is just going to keep bringing it in. That's why the devil's here. So let's see what the Six of Cups is. It could be humility. Some sort of humility here. We have the Ace of Pentacles coming in. We have Temperance coming in. And we have the Fool. Aquarius, I think there's some humility here that needs to be learned before taking the next step. And I think patience needs to be learned as well. There is a new step coming in. There is a new beginning coming in. But there also needs to be something learned about these extremes. Temperance, you know, that is Sagittarius energy coming in there. And, you know, Sagittarius is all about taking risks. And I you know, you got the Six of Cups underneath that with the Fool. There might be some naivety here. There might be some, you know, some maturation process that needs to go through before moving on to the next step. You know, Temperance is all about taking chances, and Sagittarius energy, the big rebel, and, you know, just kind of the daredevil, wanting to get things done, you know, taking risks. Here you have the Fool. But I think there's some lessons to be learned here before jumping into the next phase, which is coming your way. But again, you know, don't want to jump into something right away when you haven't healed some of the things. You're in a lot of pain right now. I mean, this has been kind of devastating. I don't see the grieving process going on here anywhere. I see feeling bad about yourself, or feeling like, you know, not feeling so good about yourself. There may be a little bit of guilt associated with that. Could be, maybe not. But I think before moving forward, this guy's got to be seen, heard, and talked to. So let's pull some cards for you. You got to give yourself time to heal. Time to come back to yourself. Yeah, Justice. Look at Judgment. And the Justice card fell as well. And we have the Four of Swords. Healing needs to take place here. In order to get back into balance, you got Justice. This is cause and effect also. And this is also the card Venus rules. Justice is Libra. Venus rules Libra. It's also that card of cause and effect. You know, again, looking at what your responsibility was in this, even if, you know, you didn't hardly do anything wrong except forgive somebody for maybe lying to you. But even that part of it needs to be investigated. Prince of Pentacles, right? And really looked at, like, okay, well, why did I do that? Get curious about it. Like, what was it about this situation that drew me into it? Because there's a wake-up call here. Judgment, right? In order to have another chance or to do something different, there needs to be healing, Four of Swords, and a timeout. Taking a break before stepping into this next phase, which, again, is coming your way, but there's just some things that need to be dealt with here. So that's what I have for you this week, Aquarius. I hope this helped give you some clarity, and until our next reading, Grand Rising. Bye-bye.